Sometimes we feel powerless, right? That we can't change anything. We can't go and create a real impact in the world. Yet we need to remember that each one of us has their own role, and giving 100% to what role you're playing in the global transition of consciousness, that's what matters today. I do feel heartbroken about what happened in Israel, and I feel heartbroken every day waking up and hearing news from my sister who's in Kiev, Ukraine, from my father who's in Odessa, Ukraine, from all my friends. Some of them are fighting the war for liberty, for freedom, for lives of their families, against the oppressor, the attacker, the perpetrator, right? And of course, we don't want to play the old game, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Even Martin Luther King acknowledged, and this is his quote, if we still practice eye for eye and tooth for tooth, we will be blind and toothless nation. And that now applies to the whole world, right? We don't want to murder innocent children, women, elders of their enemy, right? We don't want to treat them the way they treat us. Yet, we want to stand strong against the bullies. And we have to say no to oppression, murder, violence, violation. We have to say no and stand strong. And this is when the warrior energy is really important. This is when we can acknowledge. I'm recording a video here. This is my daughter just entered. This is when we can acknowledge the empowered masculine who is here to protect us from the evil, from murder, from rape, from kidnapping our kids, right? Who protect our homes, our land. This is very, very important to remember, because what I see, the spiritual bypass right now in the spiritual community, is to say, don't stand with any side, right? Don't stand with any country. Don't stand with any people. It's not true. We can stand with innocent people. We can stand with peaceful people. We can stand with people who didn't invade anybody's land, who didn't rape or kill. We can stand with them and we can protect them with that empowered masculine energy that represents the sacred warrior. That's what masculine is about. My partner really helped me to understand that, because I was so anti-war and so anti-violence. Yet when the war comes to your home, to your house, when it threatens your family, your children, you want a warrior. You want somebody to protect you. So we need to honor the empowered masculine role, provide and protect, that protect us from hazards, whether it's natural hazards, disasters, or it's an evil enemy that invades in your home. This is the sacred warrior energy, and we still need it in this world, because we haven't ascended to the fifth dimension yet. We haven't ascended to the golden age, where is a peace and prosperity and harmony. So we have to honor the warrior energy today, who protects our children. And if you're a spiritual person who lives in the woods of California or I don't know where, and never experienced the war and have no children, maybe it's hard for you to understand. But I experienced in my own home, where I was born and raised, and I spent significant part of my life, where my friends live, where my family lives. My aunt died in the attack, right? The rocket hit her home. She died in her bed. And I respect the warriors who stand against the bullies. This is very important to remember. And this is the power of spiritual discernment. You have to discern these things, right? We're humankind, right? We're not some kind of civilization who ascended beyond wars. So we do need to protect life. The sacred warrior energy protects life. Now, what we women, I'm talking to women now, what we can do to stop the wars in the world, we can create better relationship with our men and share our vision for the future and our values with our men. And this starts with our intimate relationship. It starts with understanding our differences. It starts to understanding this sexual energy, basically, because what we see in Tantra and transpersonal psychology, we see is unbalanced masculine sexual energy always creates wars. War goes hand to hand with rape. This is the dark law of the toxic patriarchy, if you want. And by educating ourselves and understanding the roots of this condition that we find ourselves all together right now, we can start creating a difference. And it starts in our house, it starts in our home. And it's the balanced, right? It's not eye-to-eye revenge, going kill children of your enemy. And it's not about allowing the bullies to violate us. We have to stand strong with our boundaries, and we have to stand for something. There is nothing wrong with standing for the truth, for love, for peace, for innocent people, for peaceful people, right? And that's something we have to understand now.